Scorpio, welcome to Sun, Moon, and Stars Intuitive. I am Oracle of the Ether, and I came on to give you an energy check-in for the month of May. This could play out throughout the rest of the year. For some of you, it may have already happened. This will apply to Sun, Moon, Rising, Jupiter, Mars, Venus, and your North Node. This may also apply to someone in your environment, a child, a co-worker, just someone in your energy field. In general, it can also be an X, or it can also apply in the reverse. Okay, so it could have something to do with another party that's involved in the situation. Okay, so it all depends on what's going on in the reading. I do cuss from time to time, so if you're sensitive to that, then I'm not the reader. Okay, you may hear my son in the background. For some reason, he's refusing to go to sleep. He's excited. Okay. Also, what do I have to say? Oh, this is a collective reading for your sign. So, this is drawing on high vibrations and low vibrations, and those that are in the middle or those that are striving to be in the middle. It's all about progress and healing on this channel, so all are welcome. I just ask that you keep it respectful, okay? In the comments, and that is the only warning. All right, Scorpio. I believe Scorpio had a lot of views. Let's see. What's going on with Scorpio for the month of May? Ooh. Right. All right, so there is most definitely a path. A lot of sacred animals here, needing to have all your senses in alignment. Okay, so you needing to have the boundaries set. You're needing to take on that passion and see things from a higher perspective, as well as connecting to the divine and realizing that you're under a transformation, like a big one. Okay, I feel like with this whole the space energy, this for me is the Virgo card. So if you're not dealing with the Virgo or have that in your chart, I would say that this is a confirmation for a spiritual awakening. Okay, dream and journey. Okay, so I'm picking up that for those that are not into astral travel, this is talking about connecting with your dreams, your subconscious, those things that are hidden within you, right? And sometimes you have to go through all the different cycles to connect with that. So some of you may need to start like writing a dream journal. I'm getting you might be having some real spiritual dreams. Medicine Mother here, yeah, like connecting, maybe doing some spiritual healing, like with Reiki or meditation, sound meditation, if you're into that. Okay, some of you are really having to go within and connect. I did say Scorpio, right? Yeah, this is Scorpio, right? You you are being asked to connect with the divine feminine aspect of yourself and honor the inner knowing. Okay, for me, this is a masculine energy, so it doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine. It's like it's giving me androgynous. Yeah, so yeah, yeah. Okay, the medicine garden, being open to healing information. Some of you are being open to healing information. You might be connecting with different forms of spirituality. You may also be taking up herbalism, or you might be a herbalist. All right, okay. Oracle, wait for important information. So some of you are into divination, or you might be just watching a lot of tarot readings, okay? If you are into divination, it might be like a tea leaves or something, or you just like, you might be like a herbalist, like a healer through herbs, or you might be having some good like dreams. I don't know. Oh, I didn't see this one. Oh yeah, I did see that one. Okay. Okay, the guardian angel is always a message for me to like pay attention to feathers, but not just feathers, anything floating in the air. So it's a sign that you are not alone. Just for some of you, it may be a bird. You may hear a bird every morning, but it's significant with something floating. Like I'm really feeling like whatever sign you're getting is coming from up above. Okay. Yeah, or needing to connect with all your senses so you can connect with up above. And some of you are having to go through that hermit portion, or you might be dealing with someone that's going through that. Okay, we shall see. I've already cleansed and pre-shuffled my decks and called in the appropriate protection and guidance for me and for you. So you don't have to worry about that. This is a healing space. That one came out the bottom, but I'm not gonna take it. So energized. Okay. So for me, this is your energy. You could also be dealing with the Aries. Spiritually, you might, like I said earlier, needing to cleanse, and confront something. Mentally, you might be feeling stuck, and physically, you're being forced to do it with that Mars and Pluto energy. And I do feel like with the aggressive, like with the fiery passion, some of you, some of you may have like a chubby face. But that chubby face is cute. See my chubby face right there. Okay. So this is something that is needing to happen. So you need to take action and do something. This is probably what's happening subconsciously, and you're not knowing. And here we have the cooperation to perfect, right? So spirit is asking you to cooperate, and it's about bringing justice to a situation. You might be dealing with the Libra. Okay, we have here, we have the decisions, and you need to confront it. Okay, and it's about bringing fairness to a situation, and you need to force yourself to do it. Okay, this is surrounding your freedom, the people that you associate yourself with, and your circle of friends, the 11th house. Okay, so this is something that may be hidden to some of you. Okay, and spiritually, you're needing to, for some of you, do whatever you're being guided, like with the downloads that you receive from spirit, to take on as a full-time job, because this is your service, and you're being told to physically you might be doing that, or this might be a part of how you're going to bring balance, you know um, with your sixth house. It's about being of service to others, and you having to force yourself to do it, and needing to have faith and not worry about how you're going to do it. And that's the mental blockage that you're having. And physically, you're being told that now is the time. And I'm getting, if you have Scorpio in your north node specifically, this is for you. So it's very important for you to know your birth chart, get your birth chart. They're free. If you don't know the time of date, and you just put 12 p.m. I believe it is, and it'll give you the placements of your house, the houses of where you have Scorpio. Or if you're just guided to watch a video, it might pertain to you. All right, but also this may be for someone a message. This is how you're going to progress or ascend or get to that higher level of being. For some of you, you might have Uranus is here. For some of you, you might have Libra in your North Node as well. Are you dealing with someone that has Libra? Okay. In their North Node. I said I wasn't taking that. You could also be dealing with the fire sign. Like I said, North Node came out again. Alright, I'm taking it. Yeah. Alright, so North Node wants to be heard. Okay, Ether, show me what it is I need to see for Scorpio, or for those that's dealing with a Scorpio. So in the past, you were moving all by action. My guides are telling me. For some of you, you were not connecting with your inner knowing or connecting with source at all. Okay, right. You wasn't being authentic person for some of you. For some of you, we have the 11 here, and we have the 6. For some of you, you might be dealing with the twin, or you may be a twin. Okay. Your twin might be refusing to be an individual, or you might be dealing with someone that I'm getting you might be dealing with someone that's trying to block like a progress, like a situation from healing, a spiritual partnership. Let me go again. I'm gonna get some high vibing energy up here. Alright. Either show me what it is I need to see. Alright. Okay. So definitely we are dealing with the manifestation of a karmic cycle. Okay. It has a lot to do with change with the 5 here. For some of you, it's regarding music. Okay. Either show me what it is I need to see. Needing to have patience about a partnership. For some of you, it may be a business venture. For others, it's about self-love. And this is interesting, because here we have the North Node. And I feel like for some of you, Spirit is saying that you need to have patience. You're building self-love. You needing to connect with nature. And here we have the Druid again, because someone is off balance or needing to just connect with music. For some of you, you might be dealing with the relationship change, or the person you came to the reading for is. Um, and this is having to do with children for a lot and relocation. This could be to a job. Some of you might be having to relocate in the near future. It's going to be a relationship change. It might have a lot to do with music and nature. I'm getting nurture too. That's interesting. There's some patience needing here. I do feel with the orange here. I'm getting sacral chakra and root chakra, like heavy. And I'm not the chakra person, but I do, feel that. I'm not the guru of that, but I do feel that. And for me, that's having to do with your gut intuition, and that may be why you might not be connecting with spirit and connecting with what spirit is trying to show you. Some of you may be dealing with health issues because of all this red. It's a lot. It's very highlighted. It could be overactive or underactive. I don't know. Okay. It's regarding a future partnership. I do know that, or this might really, 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 really connect with you if your Scorpio is in the North Node. Yeah. Okay. For some of you, this is regarding a partnership. Okay. Um, in business and finances, something has to change, and I feel like for some of you, you may be getting signs of this, or the person you're dealing with is getting signs of it. But for some of you, I feel like it's blocked. You might be dealing with the Cancer, have it heavily in your chart. There you showed up, Scorpio. There you go. All right, so we have the eighth house here. It's you're here, you're present. All right, Pluto is also retrograde, so I'm not surprised that this energy is heavy right now. It's a good way to be. So you might have to deal with the shadow aspects of yourself. For some of you, your calling requires you to be in alignment. So it's something in your shadow that you have to deal with. You might be fighting it, you know. For some of you, you're just being patient, okay? I do feel a lot of Mars energy here with this, and this is you, and this is also Aries, okay? But it can also signify a masculine energy, and with this Druid and the connecting with the senses, okay? For some of you, it does mean your instincts. Yeah, seeking oneness is under here. Spiritually, you are like on the. It's all action. Like you're moving all off an impulse. You may be a philanthropist, a, a philanthropist. Like, isn't that like the study? Hey, the 12th house. Alright, for me, it's just saying it's about karma. Yeah, secrets, things being hidden, feeling imprisoned for some of you. Yeah. For all, for This is really specific, but for some of you with this Pluto retrograde, you're being given a second chance to undo something. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, here we go with Scorpio right here. The extraordinary power of prayer. Okay, so you manifested this. Okay, the highest and lowest aspects of yourself. You need to confront the shadow aspects of yourself, or you. I do feel that, and taking control of the situation. I do feel like with the gut. I do feel like something having to do with the gut. And here we have another card signifying patience and green, second house. You know, I feel like with all this red, it's just so much red, red, red. Mentally, you might feel like you're getting what you want, and so you're being patient. But physically is like the energy of all aggressive, red, masculine energy. I feel like it's over aggressive for some. So you might be dealing with someone that's over. Ooh, okay. Some of you may be dealing with Aquarius. If not, you just really being very rebellious. Yeah, someone's calling may be really in like herbal. And you're needing to look at things differently. I do feel like it's blocking you. It's almost like your gift is unusual, but it has something to do with herbs. I don't. Yeah. What to learn to teach here. Um, Spiritually, this is like the message that is trying to be given to you. Mentally, they're asking you to be positive and to physically grow and expand. I feel like some of you are trying to be Jupiter, like, so you might be dealing with the Sagittarius, okay? Needing to connect with your inner child and trust to bring in that fun and that romance. And it's gonna happen dramatically for someone. That's wonderful energy. I think that a lot of you might be dealing with someone that's blocking their blessings, or you may be blocking your blessing because you're refusing to be an individual with that Uranus energy. And then we had earlier in the reading, we had the individuality card step out. So that, for me, signifies Aquarius as well. Oh, here we have Pluto. So remember, Pluto is in retrograde. I do remember I said Jupiter. Blow. Jupiter sticking out there. For some of you, this is having to do with a single project. Okay. For some of you, it's about your stability in the future. And here we go, Aries. You're definitely dealing with the Aries. This is about a new beginning. For those that are not dealing with the Aries, you could also be dealing with the Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Jupiter, or Venus. Someone's refusing to bring balance to a situation with a Taurus or a Leo or a Virgo. Okay, could be in their Venus as well. Jupiter again. You could be dealing with someone with Sagittarius, maybe a Sagittarius sun sign or a moon. So let's see. Let me hurry up before this thing cut off. Going forward, what is the energy? Okay, Mercury, you could be dealing with a Virgo. Okay, if not, you could be dealing with the Gemini. You could also just signify partnerships. Another 11 here. Needing to connect with your nurturing side. Some of you are heavily in your mind trying to figure something out. Here we also have Mars again, so definitely here you are. With the water sign, you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces. If not, you could have fire and a water combination, or dealing with somebody that has a fire water combination. You could also be, okay, it could be also someone is, it's a partnership definitely here, but it can also be a three-way partnership. I do get that. Obviously with a Virgo, a water sign, and a fire sign. So we have water, Scorpio, Gemini. I mean, Scorpio, Gemini. Still with somebody dealing with a Gemini. Okay, so water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Mars, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right, so definitely we have sun sign. Something needs to come to the light. Someone's thinking heavily with all this Mars energy, very aggressively moving, moving like that. You know what I'm saying? Damn, you know, you're not able to think. That's too much. You have to, you know, be patient. What season is this? It's Aries. Okay. Oh yeah, Aries season. Is it Aries? Ain't no motherfucking Aries. That's how I told you. Come on, sometime. Is it Aries season? I don't think so. Yes, it is Aries season. Oh shit. It's Aries season. Okay, so sorry about that, Aries. You're cross watching. Because you definitely. Alright, so I'm definitely picking up Aries cross watching energy here. So you could, you know, Aries didn't take over this motherfucker. So somebody is dealing with the Aries and yeah. So let's hurry up before this shit cut off. Okay, Scorpio. If you're not dealing with the Aries, you're gonna have to tackle something very aggressively. You're gonna have to have faith. All right, what's going to come out? Nine of Cups. Oh yes, because this is about your happiness, baby. This is about what you've been waiting for. The North Node. What you're trying to accomplish this lifetime. You're gonna have to have faith. It's gonna require self-love. It's gonna require you to be smart, logical, intelligent in this situation. Be a good communicator. Some of you are very, you know, cold right now. It's okay. It's okay. Because inside there, you're healing. So you have to be able to embrace that. You have to take on your path. You know, someone's definitely dealing with the Aries. Okay, this is very much so in this reading. Okay, this is about your home. Okay, or a lot. You can also be dealing with the Pisces heavily, or someone that has heavy Pisces. We have the Devil card here, so you can also be dealing with the Scorpio, you know. But someone might be in their head heavily about the ending of a family situation. This may be the masculine energy that's in his head about healing some sort of family situation. All right. Why is why is the North Node here? Oh, that one wanted to talk. Okay, okay, yeah, Three of Swords. So in your mind, you want to have some type of faith regarding a heartbreak. Okay, this could be you or the person you're dealing with. They could also be you, King of Cups, Scorpio, masculine energy. You're in your head about a ending. Okay, ooh, Eight of Swords. But see, I was just thinking about this card, right? And this card has, it's really cold because this person here is not the regular Eight of Swords. All right. However, this is about restrictions. This is about isolation. This is about imprisonment, but it's also about healing for me. Okay. And if it looked just like this selenite wand, right? And so for me, that signifies a person being stuck to their ways, not, refusing to let go of something that's healing in a way. Okay. So it's kind of like, yeah. So most definitely, this is about the ending of a stability for some of you. It might be the ending of a twin flame journey. Some of you may be leaving a twin to go and deal with a soulmate. I do get that very, very heavily. Okay. Yeah. I feel like someone did leave the home. Someone did move out. It may have become somewhat of a shock to someone. It was that person was surprised. Yeah, with the Five of Cups here and the Ten of Pentacles. You may have built like a lot with the Ten of Pentacles here. There's a family environment here. You may have had a child on the way. If not, some of you have a child on the way. If you don't have a child and you're not, can't bear a child or whatever the situation may be, this just is an indication that you built a lot together. It was a very stable environment, and that's why it felt healing for a while. Okay, so someone was feeling that they had to fill their own cup. You might most definitely could be dealing with a fire sign, strong Sagittarius. So it could be an Aries or a Leo as well. All right, with the Eight of Pentacles here, very much abundant, very much protected. Eight of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like someone has built up like a mastery of their craft, you know, or at one time. Okay, with the Six of Swords here, yeah. Eight of Cups. It might you built like maybe this is why it's hard to let go. You could be a soulmate in this situation. Okay, you could be a cross watcher. You could be a soulmate in this situation. Your energy might, got picked up in this as well. There's someone wanting a beginning here, and then we have the Hermit card as well. So once again, the Hermit for me is signified here. So this is about going within and seeing the light and confronting it here with the King of Swords, confronting the shadow side of yourself. For others, most definitely you're dealing with the Virgo, or you have it strongly in your chart. Someone wants this Queen of Wands. This could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag. If not, someone wants this third party out of the situation. It could be male or female. Okay, this person may have been spying. Tell me more about the Three of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, the Three of Swords, Queen of Cups. If you are Scorpio feminine, you're very hurt by this situation. Some of you are high priestess Okay, you might not have been able to come with a new beginning in this situation. For some of you, you're heartbroken about your child. Or you could be the child and your mother's heartbroken about you. Okay? You could also be dealing with a Scorpio male. Someone that you felt immature, that was immature. Okay? Self-love. Oh, too many cards. Someone is heartbroken about their child. I do feel that. Yeah, balancing, needing to get balance here with the self-love. Feeling defensive. Although you're in your element, right, you do feel like you're being attacked from all sides. This is something having to do with your past. It's like you're looking back at the struggles and you're seeing the red flags and not moving forward. Not, it's like you're turning back. All right, just you're turning back to hold on. Okay, to an offer, but there's a tower moment about to happen. So this tower moment is indicating the foundation about to fall. A structure. This could be a structure the way you believe, but for some of you it's a home. It has to do with the home. Most definitely something ended with the blood here, and someone got cut off. It was ending, and here you are with the death card. Scorpio, needing to let go of your burdens, needing to confront your inner demons with this Two of Swords. Some of you feel like you're going to have to confront someone about the stability or about a twin flame union. This might be the Queen of Pentacles. This person here could be the Virgo in this situation. So if not a Virgo, it could be dealing with a the Pentacles is a Capricorn as well, and as well as a Taurus and a Virgo. Okay. All right. So yeah, definitely a three-party energy. I did feel that. So someone is needing to balance the situation having to do with self-love to create this new beginning for themselves. Tell me more about the Two of Pentacles. Yep, the Hermit. Yeah, just to balance yourself out, you're gonna have to go within, get out your head, or balance the situation out. It's gonna take for you to go within, and you're gonna have to confront this obsessive behavior. For some of you, it's the reason why you desire something. For some of you, it's about you're thinking about your security very heavily here, and your abundance, and a new beginning. All right. For some of you, this is a new beginning in romance. For some of you, this is just, it's gonna be, after you deal with this issue, there's going to be a new beginning. You're going to have the urge to create. You're going to have the inspiration that you need. You're going to have the strength and the courage as well to build a new foundation. For some of you, you're going to know what it is to set your boundaries, and it's going to be like a lovely energy for you to be in here. Okay? You'll be able to, oh, yeah, oh, wow. This is some powerful energy. If you can step into the self-love and do this healing, this is some very powerful energy for you to be in. Okay, and so I'm going to cut the reading out here. Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you know when I'm live. Talk to y'all later.